Yes, I am 22 years old. And yes, the only reason why I did try and watch this is because at Walmart they had these new toys that were the shape of mermaids. And they said, hey, check out episodes on our YouTube channel. That's it. That's the intro. I got nothing. I mean, that's the backstory. That's all you need. Goodbye.
No, I won't be mean to it. I understand I'm not its demographic, and I'll keep that in mind. From seeing a few frames, I'm guessing they're trying to go for the Barbie mermaids with Monster High and probably a little bit of Rainbow High mixed in, trying to get somewhere to that demographic. There are a total of 12 episodes, but the YouTube channel says it has 40. The glories of not getting your videos demonetized from under 5-minute videos, unless you're shorts channel. Yeah, YouTube's confusing. Let's start with episode 1. So our 4 mermaids: Ciara, the fashionista; Mari, the goth bae, and my personal favorite, Oceana, the sporty girl; Finley, colorful, yoga, chill type of girl, are going to Mermaid High. But before they go, they have some rules. No mermaid stuff. Do not stand out, and no touching water, or you can never go back on land.
I forgot H2O bingo. I got bingo.
To be fair, these episodes are short, so nothing harmful. The last bit of the episodes ends with the girls introducing themselves as the second episode continues on from where we left off. The girl who has recorded them wearing a lifeguard hoodie that everyone gets from Florida. Yes, you do, don't lie. Cora catches the two up on who's the hottest and the coolest.
You know, I was thinking about that. And the thing is, I really don't care.
Ciara crushes on Josh, who's a surfer, in the forehead back to the ocean. Ciara forgets her shell phone, which is conveniently shaped like a shell, back at school as Cora goes to give it back. Upon trying to do so, she sees the girls transform. Episode 3. The 4 get back to their home and realize not only had Ciara brought her phone out and land, but lost it. They agree to go out early and get her phone, but Cora is there early as well to give it to them. So Cora questions them about where they used to go to school, to which the closest thing she could get out of them is someplace far. And France. Sure, why not? In class, Cora looks up on Goggle, not the worst I've seen, but go off, I guess, and begins looking to what a mermaid would look like and what you would need to know if you actually do see one. She believes that they are indeed mermaids. And for some reason, we also had the head cheerleader become the rival with the 4. It's like, really out of nowhere. We just see her and then she just pushes them aside and then now they're rivals.
Good character development, guys. Next you're going to tell me that this guy's going to fall in love with Oceana. He does, doesn't he? Can't say I'm surprised, honestly.
Episode 4, Back Down.
Under the sea.
The girls are freaking out, and surprisingly, Oceana says that they should tell Cora because she's trustworthy.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. Now that I told you my name, we're friends now, right? I'm a trustworthy person now. We're not strangers. Strangers don't tell each other secrets. Only friends do, that they just met a second ago.
Cora feels like she's going crazy. She looks out to the ocean to see if the girls will come out, and her surfer friend distracts her, and the girls come to find her. When they try to come clean, the surfer friend gets mad. Get over yourself. She storms off, and this makes Cora feel bad. She, after telling the 4 that she thinks they're mermaids, revealed that they are and ask her to keep their secret, in which she agrees. Episode 5. We then are taken to a seafood place where everyone in class is to make a seafood dish for Ocean Day. The teacher as well is a nut, so let's forget about her. They're to pair up, and instead of, the 4 best friends going into groups of 2, Finley is paired with Xavier. Both are vegans, so a match made in heaven. Josh goes with Oceana, which pitches off Ciara.
Good.
Ciara pairs with Cora, and poor Mari is just left out to be paired with an extra we don't hear about. The head cheerleader gets jealous of Xavier and Finley getting along so well and decides to get a bucket of water and throw it on them, but Cora stops them. Meanwhile, Ciara decides to put her phone on the conveyor belt and records Oceana and Josh, which reveals the two have some chemistry going on. Episode 6. The girls race back to the surface and Oceana beats them, nearly slipping on the wet floor and nearly bumping into the other surf girl, Catalina, and the teacher. Surprised by her speed, she wants the 2 of them to work together for the Jaws competition. It's the biggest surf competition, but Oceana's never surfed. But cut to whatever days later, and Catalina tries to catch a wave, but fails.
Forgot to also mention this because it's just now coming up more so in this episode, but Oceana wears a necklace that is supposed to help them not pop a tail, but clearly, in this scene, she's gonna surf. So is it that a little water gets on them and they fully transform, or is it a lot of water and then they fully transform? Because they don't really explain it at all, so it's just avoid water at all costs. I get it, but I guess pick one or the other, but also it's just not explained. It's just not really explained.
But Oceana wins Jaws because she practiced so hard, and Sierra decides it's the best idea to be jelly and take a picture with her and Josh. Episode 7. Mari is singing a storm as there's a secret karaoke going on after school. Interesting enough, the whole thing is taking place at a smoothie place. And Mari is asked to sing. She does, to a parody of Girls Just Want to Have Fun, but because she's a mermaid, water and glass begin exploding. The girls must avoid the water, which turns into a dance party. Okay. Episode 8. Sierra asks the girls for their opinion on if she should put her hair up or down because she's going to do student council. Of course, they laugh, but she seems to be actually wanting to take it seriously, and they tell her to go for it. But surprise to no one, Catalina is running as well. They make a mean video saying Sierra doesn't how mermaid high is.
John's getting upset!
Episode 9. So far, Catalina is with 13 votes and Sierra with only 4. How many people go to the school again? So the girls help out at the beach with some cleanup and food, which brings the score up, with Catalina with 52 and Sierra at 44. The scores continue to grow as the two are tied, with 1 minute left, and somehow Sierra wins with an overwhelming 389 to 321. Where are these people? God only knows. Episode 10. So the Winter Festival is coming up, and Sierra is drawing a blank. After some ideas that get thrown to the bucket, they go to land, as Claire, the girl who sings the opening song, they get the idea for the festival Snow Beach, because they don't get snow. Where are we anyway? How old is anyone? What is my purpose in life here? Snow Beach being both snow and sand come to life as the Snow Festival is going great with Claire singing the theme song and Catalina trying to get back at the girls. As the song ends, Sierra comes to give thanks for everyone who came and Catalina pulls the string to bring down the bucket of water, which turns Sierra back to a mermaid. Episode 11. The girls leap onto the stage as Cora tells the crowd it's an illusion, a caution just for the event. Everyone believes her, but they gotta go back to the ocean and leave Cora to distract them. As the girls attempt to get back to the ocean, they themselves, besides Oceana, turn. With one last thing to distract the people, which is the snowfall, the four go back to the ocean. Sierra loses her pearls around her tail. Oops, editing mistake. And their lives are ruined, as they never did truly get to say goodbye to anyone that they've made friends with. And so, they just kind of leave, promising never to return.
Damn, they just left. Usually in these scenarios, they go to tell their best friend bye or whatever, but they just left without saying a word. Good job, show. Good job.
12. 2 months have passed, and the girls are truly missed. Cora is sitting on the dock as Josh asks to hang out with her for spring break. The girls come back as Cora rightfully calls them out. They come bearing gifts, a snorkel for Cora to come and see their place, but Josh overhears, seeing Cora jump into the water, and for some reason, now the rival between Sierra and Oceana is over. And she reveals to Josh that she and the others are mermaids.
We can't reveal our identity, blah, blah, blah.
Oceana kisses Josh after asking if she'll come back, and the girls take Cora to the home. She asks if they'll be coming back, and they say,
maybe someday.
Good. I do like their designs, especially Mari with the octopus skirt and the headpiece, and Finley's colorful tail and clothes. For being such short episodes, it does attempt to try and do some plot. Every episode feels like a continuation from where we left off, which I like, but I also feel like these episodes were spaced out, so probably waiting for what happens next, I'm right, is probably, well, if you're trying to get them to continue waiting, I'm sure that's good, but these sometimes are months apart, sometimes weeks apart. It is open-ended for more, especially since the commercials on their YouTube channel show that there is a new girl, Reina, coming on, and also that this is the spring break, but there's no clear indication on when there is going to be a season 2, or if at all anything else. Also, how dare you get rid of Miri? Bad CGI water. Surya in general makes me want to eat nails. For it being that if anyone finds out we're mermaids, we're never to go back, that really means Jack. Because not only does Cora find out, but she also goes swimming with him. Come on now. Theme song is less to be desired. It's a few seconds, and after episode 3, it just shows the dolls. No more of the girls walking around like everything's cool or mermaid shots or whatever. I think it was the same time, but it comes off as lazy. A random rivalry that goes nowhere. There are no real consequences for these people finding out that they're mermaids. So, what's the point besides scientists being involved that everyone seems to bring up? Because there's nothing. Like, not at all. There's not even a particular council that says, if you show yourself to mermaids, you're going to be kicked out of the pod or whatever.
So, as of now, since recording this and everything, there are no new episodes, but there is introduced, like, one new doll for their spring collection, which is a gamer mermaid, whose name I don't remember at the top of my head. And honestly, if they, I don't know, wanted to make a movie about this, or, like, longer episodes that are maybe between 10, 15 minutes, I probably would watch it, because it's actually pretty interesting. And even for these short little minutes that they did have, they had a lot of character, they had a lot of story to tell, and they made me hate a character in less than 2 minutes. Good job, show. But honestly, if they decide to get rid of Mari for this gamer girl, other than my goth bae, I will throw hands.